They don't know about this.
I was gonna tell you guys how about I can't talk. How I hurt my knee, but I tried to tell them last night. They shitted on me. I couldn't even talk about it. I have a weighted blanket. It's like 20.
Bro, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about this here.
What?
About that on the podcast.
No. Yeah, like no.
It's bad.
Like it's just
hurt your knee with a weighted blanket.
But it's like I tried to move it with my foot, and I tried to like pick it up.
You tweaked your knee,
and I fucked up my entire
toddler
knee.
fucking leg. That's what happens.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it might be something bad, but
I don't believe you, bro.
I swear to God, it happened a few nights ago. I just it was a 25-pound blanket, so it's a heavy.
Start doing leg extensions.
Oh my God, here we fucking go! Like the niggas just had something ready. He had something ready.
Or doing some squats, nigga.
Like shit. Literally, everybody yesterday was like, "You probably should just kept that one to yourself." I was like, "Was it that bad though? Was it?"
You gotta think. This is not even the worst part of the story. His grandma bought this blanket for him, so you got to think his grandma picked the blanket up herself.
Okay,
put it in the cart.
She didn't buy it specifically for me, nigga. Like she bought it.
She knew the capabilities of her grandson. It was like, wow, this might be a little too much for him, but I think he might have it.
Yeah,
turns out she was right. He wasn't built for that blanket.
Bro, man, that is bad.
Man, y'all niggas been holding me, but
bro, that's bad.
It's whatever. Bro, I think my knee's okay.
He's talking about kicking somebody. He got hurt on a weighted blanket. This nigga talking about
25 pounds.
Yeah,
you can hurt somebody with 25 pounds. That's what I had to hit him with. Like you can get hit with 4 pounds and you could go night. Like
a 25
pounds.
You kick someone who's 225 pounds, he might break his leg. Like he might actually break his leg.
I might actually break my leg. Part of me is scared of that. But hey,
get it?
Welcome to the very light skin.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. We're on. We're cooking.
We're cooking.
So welcome to a very light skin podcast. I'm Anthony.
I'm Frank.
Now Ben.
We got Ben here.
We got a special guest today for this segment.
Man.
A fellow light skin.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking, this is great because this is what we're gonna be. This is the plan.
Yeah,
we're gonna
bring more light skins on.
There's not many of us. We're a few breed. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pop out. Yeah. It's our time, man.
It is our time.
It's our time.
It's our time, bro.
So yeah, let's get right into it. So Ben, how I met you, I met you on the court where
was good, yeah.
Where you know what I'm saying there's a lot of light skins at.
Oh yeah, I remember. So was it
probably like an EOS run?
It was the EOS. Frank took us to the EOS.
Yeah.
Hans and I were together. And we were playing, I think it was y'all's boys, like Brolin, y'all crew.
Yep.
Yeah, you were a dog. Defensive stopper.
Yeah. I mean, you're a dog for real. Like I'm not going like you're a bucket for real. Like I'm not. I'm very humble.
This man was locking dudes up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I remember those days, bro.
Yeah.
Early days, man.
Early days. Frank, little step back from the left wing. Ha. Give me that. Like we remember those days.
Frank got like a James Harden step back, hard ass step back.
That hard step back.
That hard ass step back.
You see Frank go left, you're like, okay, we know what he's going.
Right back
it's like a catapult. It's launching from deep.
It's launching.
Boom.
Give me that.
Boom. But it's good to have a fellow light skin on here, and one of the ways we always kick our segment off is a light skin moment of the week, and then we'll hear from Ben. You know what it means to be light skin, but what was your light skin moment of the week?
I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna use today.
Okay,
valid.
Because we went on a hike, and when we got to the top of that mountain, it was light up there. How about that? It was very light up there. How about that?
He said the sun was hitting.
And I felt every angle, like every single angle. So I mean, the pictures up there were I know I felt like I was on top, like you know what I'm saying. I'm just an East Side Jit, but when I get up there, the king of the East. You know what I'm saying?
The king of the East.
So That's how I really felt. It was a good. I mean, the way up was fucking horrid. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way up, it was a battle. It was a lot of me looking up and seeing you guys, and like I'm like, oh fuck.
Like, he said, I gotta get to where they're at. This is where I'm at.
Yeah, heads down, like.
We literally climbed a mountain.
Yeah, we climbed a serious mountain.
If y'all don't know, if y'all not from Arizona or not familiar, it's a big mountain here called Camelback, and it's vertical, dangerous. You could hurt yourself very badly, like seriously, like it's shit ain't a joke. So
how long is the hike?
I mean, our pace was good.
Yeah, I don't know how
going up. I think it took us 40 something.
40 something to get up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 40 something to get down.
So then it took me like 50 something.
I don't know, but it was
shit. Realistically, you get like, bro,
it was serious. Like, I'm feeling it for sure after this.
Yeah,
legs are.
I'm gonna feel it tomorrow.
Quads, you know that.
I think I'm gonna feel it tomorrow a little bit more.
Sure. I got therapy. He was telling me you're gonna feel it for the next 3 days, and I'm like, this is the third day, and I'm going up that mountain like,
whew. Yeah, I'm already knowing, man.
Yeah, what? And then the rocks don't give a fuck about you.
They don't.
They're not gonna change for you. Anybody.
That's what the guy in front or in back. He's like, I rock the exact same every time. Come on, that shit is.
Scratch you, cut you up.
What? I was about to say, on the way down, I went and cracked a rock. Like my knee went straight into one of like those big ass boulders.
Bro, Hans fell.
Like Hans fell. Hans fell.
He really slipped, and like that was his most light skin moment. The way he fell,
he was like,
he felt like really bad,
like no cap. But he was good.
He was good though.
Yeah, he was like, no, I'm all good.
If you want to talk about his light skin moment, man, that's when he sat on that rock.
Oh man,
from the distance.
Yeah, that was the very views. Like,
yeah, that was a view.
Like Drake views. I remember. Good thing you got that one. We were sitting there like, what?
Yeah,
views is. What Drake is that? Yeah, Hotline Bling Drake. Is that a Hotline Bling Drake?
That's him. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, he was up there like literally sitting like feet dangling. Like I'm scared as a bitch.
In his head, he's thinking like, I'm top of the world. Like, they're not built like me.
No cap.
Nah, I would say.
Yeah, what's your light skin moment?
Yeah, my light skin moment was probably yesterday. I mean, for the most part, I don't really dress up, or go out like that. Like I don't really put on fits like that. So. You know, I got the cut yesterday. I put on a nice fit. I said, damn. Put my earrings in. I'm like, I look in the mirror. Just looking in the mirror, I'm already knowing like this is what it's like. I can't understand what other people gotta go through. But this is what it's like. Like I just felt like I'm a walking gold.
like gold bar?
Yeah.
Like, gold bar.
Wow. You wish you could be me. Like that's how I felt yesterday. I mean, people are always going to say, you should always feel like that. But light-skinned people in our head is something deeper. It's like we super conceited.
Yeah.
But I just like did the look too. Bad. I had to make sure I did the look like, I can't even say it, but the light-skinned look, people know what I'm talking about. You just make that look in the mirror like, okay, that's a go. But yeah, that was my moment yesterday. Everything hit right. And I just look corny in the mirror. Like, thank God no one saw.
Yeah, like imagine like you get punked. Like,
yeah, like that's why they're punking
us. You.
Yeah, like that's why they like look at these light skin right here, these motherfuckers right here.
I always like to like when I have my light skin moments, I'm like, oh my god, that was light skin as fuck. I like to like make sure I say it, and someone notices. They're like, you're fucking on some shit, like
yeah,
you're on some crazy shit, right?
I don't understand.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to think.
Are you starting to get the feel of what a light skin moment is?
Nah, for sure. I'm trying to like think of what my moment was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was my moment?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I think, man, honestly, it was probably like just right now, just to get on this podcast. Like I had to freshen up. I had to shower.
You know what I mean?
I was dirty and sweaty, and I was like, same thing. Like go to the shower, put my do-rag on, my braids. I got the braids under here.
Frenchies.
Make sure my earrings is cool, like, looking decent, skin's glowing, like the skin's a little brown as usual.
We just got we was light up there.
It's really like that.
It's really
like that. It's really like that. So, you gotta freshen up for the viewers. That's probably my most light skin moment of the week. Yeah.
I know. It was when we first did this, it was like you're trying to think like what would it be? Like, I don't even know.
But yeah, now I could just immediately.
Yeah, I
just
know.
start
Like,
thinking.
oh, this
Like
is
I could think of them from last week too. Like when I
Yeah.
got my hair cut, I'm sitting in the barber shop and I'm like, "Yup, like I know my line's finna look crisp." Like, and we just laughing because he already knows. Because the niggas
I'm like, the hair is curly,
Yeah.
popping. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
That is so funny because when I was getting my I was getting lined up right here, tapered, you know, my barber's light skin, green eyes, but he's like an evolved light skin,
hey,
like he's all tatted up, like he's about it.
he's
And I was
about
like,
it.
yeah, I walk in the store, I'm like, what's up, my guy? You know, he was like, yo, what's good, man? How you doing? What you want? I was like, yo, took my do-rag off. I'm like, I need a cleanup. He's like, oh, you do? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're gonna be like serious after this.
Imagine he's already
Bro,
like
I'm
he's
looking
already
at-
telling you like what to expect.
Bro, I'm looking
Like
in the mirror,
that.
he's cutting my hair and he's like, bro, it's getting scary. As I'm getting my hair cut, he's telling me this. I'm like, that's what it's like. That's a moment. Like, very few would understand.
I wish I had a light skin cutting my hair because like that would like just like hyping you up in the
Bro,
midst of
that's-
your haircut.
because
they do,
they
bro.
understand.
They
Like,
understand.
we
Like,
go back,
oh,
bro. When
they
you're around
understand.
another light skin, they know exactly. Like, they know exactly what you've gone through, what you've been through, what the expectation is, what it all means to be. Like, look at y'all. I'm like, okay,
Like we're good.
Like, I know.
Like, we already know.
like
What
he
to do.
knows, right?
Yeah, like we know how to move.
You don't even hang out with him, but he's like, this guy's light skin. He probably lives the same life I live.
Mm.
With the we talk about that stigmatism, what comes with it. So.
Stigma, stigmatism.
I know,
Sorry,
yeah,
that's
stigma.
some odd shit.
I know. I have a stigmatism. Stigma.
Okay.
Good. Thanks for correcting me.
I
But,
got you.
stigma of like, okay, I don't have to know your whole story to know what you've probably been through or what it's like. Because if we hang out one day, we doing the same stuff. Like we all in the car, it's the same stuff, same music, same word usage, like
It works.
same moves, like we doing all the same stuff, and it's just like, oh, I don't need to know your story to know. Because
And if anything, you're learning from other light skins. You know what I'm
You
saying?
are,
Like
yeah.
there's a lot to
Oh.
learn from everybody. Like
yeah,
because we all like even though we are going through like our own little light skin moments like through our lives because you know people are you know putting that on us as well. So
yeah.
when if like you know on top of that, I feel like a lot of it is difference. Like we go through our different shit as well. It's a lot of rolling the dice. So it's like when we all see each other and we're like, you know, in a place like this, we get to just throw ideas out, and you're like, whoa, I didn't even know like light skinned niggas were like, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm
there's
saying.
different types.
Different types of light
so, like,
skins.
look, we got to talk about that. Like,
Yeah, let's go.
Let's classify the different
Let's go.
types.
Let's
So,
go.
for me, for example, I'm gonna put myself in. I'm a European overseas light skin.
We talked about that day one, so you know what I'm saying. We were like, do we know any? We
So
know
I'm an
one.
overseas light skin. My brother's one. My little brother's one. He's a killer. Shout out William right here. Shout out Douglas too. Like these two are
Light
studs.
Yeah, light skin studs and
European ones at that.
Europeans, like
So,
Europeans,
like we can't classify ourselves as like
the ones over here.
Y'all are Black African American light skin.
Exactly.
I'm Afro Brazilian.
You know what I'm saying?
So like it's a little bit different. we grew up in Europe. My father's like European, so not American, like European. So it's a little different, bro.
Oh, yeah,
so,
most
No,
definitely.
yeah, it's definitely
You know,
different.
and
Just
you-
like how
and you got
just how
people
you're
right here.
raised too, like it's
we're
different.
raised a little bit different. So I think there's a benefit and a downside to that, you know. So sometimes like when I first came here, I was like my accent wasn't like the same as y'all's or something like that. I didn't talk the same. I didn't understand some of the words y'all would say. But now it's kind of like caught up to me. But for example, y'all, if y'all went to Europe, people would be over there would be like, oh shit, that's what American light skins are like.
Or I think they call me just a nigga.
They probably would.
Yeah,
They probably
nigga,
would. There's a
yeah,
lot, bro. There's a lot of us over there.
yeah,
There's a lot.
yeah.
I feel like there's more in Europe than bro. There's a lot, bro. There's a lot, bro.
Of niggas.
No, light skins.
Oh,
There's more light skins because there's more mixing.
oh, okay. I see what you're saying
There's more
there.
mixing.
Oh, a lot of light skins.
Mhm.
There might be.
There are.
I
And
follow
I
that.
bet if I go over there, I'd be like, is that a light skin? Like, you know what I'm
There's
saying?
a
I'd be
lot.
sitting over there like, what am I looking
Nah,
at?
there's a lot, bro. There's a lot.
And right in this room, you actually got 3 different types. So yeah, you
Yeah.
got me, like half black, half white,
Yeah.
American, light skin.
Yeah.
and then you have a European light skin, and then you have
like my mom's just a light skin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all it
He's
is.
like he's a different breed.
Yeah, like if we're really
Both
like
your parents are black.
yeah,
but
both
you're
my
light
parents.
skinned.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like if we were really going to like my, you know what I'm saying, like my lineage of light skinnedness, like
Yeah.
all my ancestors are light skinned. You know what I'm saying? They're just like they were on their curry shit like in like the 20s and shit, like
because both Curry's parents are light skinned half and half.
you know what I'm saying? They were just
You're a rare one.
it's just how it
You're a
is.
rare breed.
And like it's just how it is. And you know, obviously
So how's that?
obviously
like?
if I'm native too, so like there's a lot of that too, but
Yeah.
like I don't really know it, but I know what I am, you know what I'm saying? I know what I am, but not really where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? If you put it in perspective that way. But no, I know I'm light skinned. I know if I were to look at pictures of my ancestors, they're light skinned as well.
Damn.
And I think the other light skins, I say I throw them in there. The colored eyed ones, like gotta watch out. Those are like
Yeah, they like blend. They're like
That's a different
what are
breed.
you?
like they're like a superior, like a above one. Like you're already light skinned, and then you already have the colored eyes. You're like, damn, you gotta watch out, cause
You gotta watch out with those.
yeah,
like where are you from?
like,
I feel like another different type of light skin is like, cause like what if your mom's black? I feel like that's different. Cause I feel like if
That's me.
you know what I'm saying,
My
like
mom's black.
yeah,
My dad is white.
do you feel like it'd be a tad bit different if your mom was white, dad's black?
I don't know.
I don't think it'd be I think it'd be a lot different.
What is it? What are you? No, your dad is
Black.
Your
Dad's
mom-
black,
yeah.
white.
But
y'all are the opposite.
yeah, in my head, this is how I would see it. Is like a black mom and a black dad have probably different scenarios that they've gone through in their life. So when I look at like a black dad, that's a black man.
Yeah.
He's had a hard life, or so not everyone's had a hard life, but like they're raised differently, right?
For sure.
They're taught a lot of different things than a black woman is taught. So like again, you're gonna get two different like approaches in two different scenarios. Another thing that we got to peep is being when you're light skinned, you're automatically black. Okay, so
Facts.
you're not gonna be a white person, but you being raised by a white guy, like a white man, is gonna be challenging because like that guy, your dad, has gone through different experiences than what you are gonna go through off rip. There's no. You could put him in the same school, you can raise him the same, but when he steps outside, it's a different scenario, right? It's gonna be a totally different experience for him. So it's um definitely different. Like I would say that just because again, different scenarios of how they grew up, how your parents kind of grew up, or how their life went. Because again, like your dad's black, your dad's white, probably have two different stories, right? 2 different ways they grew up. So moms again, like mom, white mom, probably two different stories on how they grew up. So it's a little bit different. But I mean, at the end of the day, aside from that being different, you're light skinned, and we had this talk where it's like you're gonna go through your entire life figuring out what it means to be light skinned because some of these things are gonna happen to you, right? Again, your hair. People are gonna conversate you off your hair, your complexion, how you talk.
Yeah, I just got talked about my hair not too long ago.
Yeah,
so.
like people are gonna approach you off that. You feel me? That's gonna happen. Then people are gonna like there's a glow about you that is different from a white person or a black person. Like there's a certain glow about you because like you're different, you're unique. Like what's your story? They want to know your story. So it's like you're going through life like navigating like a motherfucker.
Oh, that's facts.
Yeah, like you got to understand what it means, and we're still learning.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's why we need this pod.
Yeah,
we need this pod.
I'm still learning.
We need
like
the pod.
young ones, like developing.
Yeah, come on, like, because I know there's light skinned kids out there, like, you know what I'm saying, probably on 2K or some shit, and they're like, they're looking for some podcasts, like, we got you, kid,
sure,
like,
we got
you,
you.
like,
Yeah.
we got you.
You have to. Yeah, bro. That's
You know what I'm
actually a
saying,
great
like,
point.
you know what I'm saying,
That's a
like,
great point.
there's somebody out there,
Because
like,
we know what y'all went through because we had went through it our entire lives, and we're still going to go through it. But you're at a young age where it's like you're trying to figure out what it means. Like again,
you could be like the only light skin. You'd be like the only black person, like in like your fucking town.
Yeah,
we got you, man.
Or your
like
family.
we got somebody for you, nigga.
Or
like,
your
you know
family.
like,
like I'm the only
black
person in my family.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
we got somebody for you, nigga. Like what? Come on.
The person like,
Crazy.
Like, come
that's what I'm
on.
saying.
Crazy.
So I'm like, I had to figure out because I had to grow up around. I grew up around black kids my whole life. So like, learning from them bit by bit. Because of course I'm not staying at their house.
You're not living with them.
Yeah, I'm not living
exactly.
with them.
You're still going home and it's something different.
That's all it is. Yeah. So that's why I be talking about Aslan. I'm like, he's never probably
been around that.
Yeah, but he's still learning too. He learning his capabilities of like, how do I maximize who I am, right?
Like, do I start doing this? And it's like, yes, you start doing it, bro.
Yeah,
like exactly.
It's training wheels. You're doing this, and this to see how it works. Like, I got braids when I was in high school. It was my first time. The way I got them, I didn't like them. Okay, I gave him a shot again, but this time I got the Travis Scott braids. I like them. I'm like, oh, I look good in braids. Trial and error. The way I take all my pictures. You trying to find your pose. Right, your look, your right. Every guy has a pose, man.
Come on, let's be honest. Let's talk about it because I do. Like definitely when it comes to selfies, I know how to use my arm. Like my arm is like this, and I'm just like, come on, like I'm perfect every single time. I don't miss
because you want perfection, right? So people try to be perfect and everything.
You know how you know how to find your arm in that spot.
Like, okay, so what do y'all think about some light skins being way too feminine? Because there's that light skin. We all know a light skin.
Let's talk about it, bro.
We all know a light skin.
Shout out to
we all know a light skin that's like a woman. And you're like, hold up, all right. Like Patrick Mahomes' little brother.
I know, I'm thinking of one now.
We don't want like those are the ones that don't represent us.
I'm thinking of one right now.
Like we can't be represented by those.
Yeah.
Like, for example, shout out Michael Porter Jr. That's the leader. You know,
yeah, we're putting in our top 5. He's in our top 5 for sure.
That's our lead.
After Michael's interview, that you're top 5, bro. You're top
5, Mike. You know
what I'm saying?
You know, it's like
Kelly Oubre.
I think he's like the vice president. Like I think Curry's right there.
Curry.
I think Drake and Curry are like right here, neck and neck. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. is like, once these guys are out,
he's like the dean right now. He's like the dean of students right now. Like,
you got a ring. You want a ring. You hoop.
That's why we're like, you're in there. Jamal Murray. Like, we throw him in there as well.
Jamal is in there.
We got to throw him in there. And you got to forget, Trae Young is getting thrown in there.
Come on, Trae Young. We got him.
He's in there. He's in there. LaMelo Ball.
Whoa.
Stowing him. I'm throwing him in there.
Come on. Yeah. And we might as well put the Ball family.
Yeah.
Lonzo. The Pops too. Like, come on. But he likes getting his spot. He likes getting his spot.
Brandon Boston. Shout out to him. People probably don't know about light skin.
He's bouncy.
And I was about to say, we'll start worrying about the requests. Like if you go here, you go there, you go here. Like we start worrying about that later. But we need him in the light skin. Like we need him over here.
They leading us.
Yeah,
like
Klay Thompson.
Oh,
he's in there.
Easily.
Verified, certified.
Jordan Poole. He also has a ring.
He
also has a ring.
And he hit the dance. He hit the dance at Michigan. He said, "Hey, like he can dance."
Perfect example. Jordan Poole, like in a game. Have y'all seen his interview?
He is light skinned as fuck.
Like they're interviewing him. He's straight eye contact with the interviewer. He's like, yeah, you know, like, he's going straight to her. Like JP is about that life.
I fuck with Jordan, bro.
He would understand.
Even after like the practice debacle, like I know that wasn't a good look for us. What happened in that Warriors practice that one day?
Oh, when he got
yeah, like we don't want to talk about that. That's like he got lit up.
He got lit up.
He got hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got hurt.
That hurt the community.
You know what? That brings us to the point. Like, you know, why is there this, like Frank said, a stigma against us? Why are we soft?
I think so. I'll be honest. Like, I'll keep it a straight buck with you guys.
Where does that come from?
I was soft as fuck growing up.
Okay.
So I definitely could, like, I contributed.
I hate to say it, but I was too.
Come on, I was a crybaby ass nigga.
While we're being real, like,
was that every kid?
All 3 of us.
No, it wasn't. Some niggas were in that bitch like, fuck niggas, why are you crying?
I'm 6 years old, running my mom's bed. Mommy, I had nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm crying.
I was just a crybaby for so long, bro. Like,
but is that like?
But I was really scared. That's like my mom.
A community see us as that when we're kids, or is this like, did we get this when we were like older? Like,
But that's the thing with me specifically. Like, I could just tell you when I stopped like being a crybaby, right?
When was that?
Like 7th grade.
Okay.
Like, you know what
That's
I'm saying?
young still. That's
Yeah,
young.
7th grade.
You
But like,
switched up quick.
yeah, after 7th grade, like I wasn't really crying about shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was like, okay. But it was like I got in trouble. That's why. I got in
Yeah.
trouble, and after that trouble, I was like, okay, let me fucking slow down.
Yeah, I got you.
Like,
Yeah.
let's focus on some grades.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because my mom was like, you're not playing AAU this spring. I didn't get to play AAU that spring. And I was sick to my
Yeah,
stomach.
you must have been sick.
I was sick to my stomach. So
She held you back from sports. That's
yeah,
rough.
bro. And then that's when you
There's
realize
nothing worse for a
you
kid.
love everything about basketball.
Bro,
You're like, I would do
that-
anything to get back on that
That
team.
is
nigga.
rough.
So yeah, like that's when I stopped being a crybaby. Ever since then, I've been like, nah, like I'm not with that stigma, that specific stigma. But like I might be like, ooh, I rah sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like that's just how it. Like we're just like that.
So when did you
like,
tap into that dark side? Like,
I
you know
think
what I'm saying?
after
Like,
that,
because for us to succeed, people don't know about this, young fellas. Like, for us to succeed, you need to tap into that dark side. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're light skinned, but you have to tap into these darker things. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be tough.
That's the
he's
only-
saying some real shit
Bro,
right
that's the
now.
only way you will survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had some good mentors that really have helped me out on this. Like, you can't be soft.
You can't.
Hey, I'm hooping. You know, till this day, I'm hooping. I take a drive and I throw myself and make the layup just because, you know, athleticism will take you there. But they're like, yo, that's a soft call. That's soft ass call. You weak as hell. They're like, turn that shit over. You're weak as hell. We're not taking that. Till this day, they're like calling me soft. You're light skinned. You're curly haired. Take your little curly hair ass over there. Like, till this day. So I have to tap into some Anthony Edwards like shit.
Yeah,
Like,
a jaw. You guys know how I get in my jaw bag.
you have to be a demon.
Like,
If
come
not,
on.
you will not survive,
Yeah.
especially in the sports world.
Definitely
you
in
will
the
not
sport.
survive.
Yeah, like for sure.
You will not.
I was definitely
once
getting
you tap
caught.
into these darker emotions. You
Mm,
know,
probably.
'Cause you-
Okay, so when I'm
because
like,
you're about that life now for sure.
yeah. I
For
was
sure.
saying like I'm
You're
not
like one
like,
of the ringleaders up there now.
like,
Like, you really are.
okay.
'Cause we
The
know,
hype, I
we
love
know
the
various
hype.
light skins that are still like tapped into these weaker shits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we know a lot of them. Like,
Yeah,
still,
we do.
Like, fruitcake light skins, we call them.
Yeah.
Fairy princess light skins.
Okay, when was that? Maybe I will say I think I talked about it kind of a little bit last episode, but middle school was fucking rough,
Why?
bro. Like just so much shit happened in middle school for me. Like so many like I'm not gonna say big life events because I was only in middle school,
Mm-hmm.
but like at the time, I'm like, okay, when my mom was talking about moving, I was like, this is probably a good idea. Like, okay, so let me give you guys an idea,
Yeah.
an example. So you know the student versus staff games?
Yeah.
So I had a student versus staff game. We're going against the staff, you know what I'm saying? It's the 8th graders versus, you know, like the most athletic staff in the school.
Okay.
But they didn't have enough players. So the staff took literally the 2 best players from the 8th grade team, the tallest nigga and the most elite nigga, like that I've ever seen play. Took both of them niggas and was like, yeah, you're playing with us.
Oh, okay. We know where this went.
Yeah, it's getting bad. So it started. Buckle up, boys. So it's jump ball, right?
Helmet on.
They get jump ball, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm guarding, bro. Like this is homie too.
You're
like,
guarding him.
Yeah, I'm guarding him though.
Yeah.
No cap, I'm guarding him.
You're guarding him.
So like he's bringing up the ball, and first thing he does, I think he had the left because he's on the left side. He attacks left side and then just pushes me, and like it's fucked up because it's student versus staff game. So there's 4 bleachers, go high as fuck for its middle school, and they're all filled with like students.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga. No.
Yes, yes. Uh-oh. Right.
And then I'm just like on the ground looking at this nigga.
Yeah.
And I could just see him. He just like look at me, smile, shoots. And I'm like,
Did you drill it?
I don't remember, I'll be honest. But I just remember getting up and everybody on my team was like, get the fuck off the floor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how niggas sub.
That is
He got taken to
that
daycare.
is
Rough.
They dropped him off at that daycare
This is
drive-thru.
like, and I'm in 8th grade. Like, and then yeah, bro, it's
That
just
is rough.
it's just tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just had a lot of, And I told you about the peanut from the Proud Family last episode. I walk into one of my classes, and this girl told me I look like the peanut from the Proud Family because his haircut I got. I was bald as fuck though. Respectfully, I was bald, but the substitute, he puts the peanut from the Proud Family on the Promethean board so we all can see. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. This is seventh grade.
That's crazy.
This is the year before what just happened.
So you were getting bullied.
I wasn't getting bullied. I don't think so. Because I definitely did like hold my own. This is why I could hold my own like with anybody. I personally feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
That like nigga, you can't say nothing to me, nigga. Like we can really get to these, nigga. Like, not to really these, but like you know, like roasting or something
metaphorically,
like that. Metaphorically. But yeah, fucking middle school was just tough. Like I tried to like. I went to a tough middle school, like you know what I'm saying. My 6th grade year, there's a girl that was on the news for some like getting her hair lit on fire. Like you know what I'm saying. Like this is
where is this?
This is my middle school. Like I was born and raised in Waukegan, Illinois. This is
we already know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. This is North Chicago. So nigga, like it was sickening. It was sickening growing up. But I mean, would I do things differently? Probably not, because that was a lot of character building. Like when you see those memes of like character building, like he needs to have that fucked up haircut. I had that fucked up haircut, and you see the hair now. Like I will never fail. Like I will never fail again. So you know what I'm saying? It just builds character. There's a reason for everything.
Most definitely.
Fucking basketball.
What about you? What turns you around?
Oof, definitely getting into high school. I mean, I played football growing up, but I could tell I was soft and.
Already, I was soft. Like, so how early could you tell you were soft?
I could tell you this story. So I always think about it because my dad always brings the story up to everybody he tells. He's like, yeah, so my son was playing football and he came around the end, like I was playing line. I played line growing up. Imagine I'm like 40 pounds. So I'm playing line with kids who were like 100-something pounds. So I somehow get past the guy. Quarterback doesn't see me coming. He's like back turn. And this is one of those moments I could have hit him so hard, ball goes flying in the air like he paralyzed this kid.
Yep.
And I go in there and I wrap around him, I just hug him. And like he almost broke the tackle. But he went down, thank God. And I could just, my dad was like,
he said, okay,
how old were you?
I was probably like
15?
8. I was like 8.
Oh, that's early.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad.
I know. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm leading up.
That's not bad.
So
like I was like 13.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? Like
so I'm like, yeah. So like but kids on my team were hitters. Like a lot of these guys like went D1, like going there hitting kids. Like one guy's name on my team was Sandman because he's putting kids to sleep. So like I'm on this team and I tackle this guy, but it's like I just like lightly hug him. And my dad always brings it up. So I'm like, the early I could tell I'm a soft light skin. But it wasn't until my freshman year of high school where, you know, I had the fade too. Like I had the straight fade all around. And I'm playing football, of course. And my team's big, probably like 80 players. And we're all standing there. And there's like a ripping. Every day at lunch, they rip. We'd all wait by the locker room. They would just rip, right? In a circle. You're getting, you know, rip battles. Someone had said something funny. And I started laughing. Man, I seen all the heads turn at me. They're like, and the one dude who got ripped, he's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, my stomach dropped. Dude, my stomach dropped. He said, "Get over here." He said, "I'm really finna rip."
He's Scorpion Jr.
Yeah, I'm like,
get over here.
And it's like, again, 80, 60 plus people on my team, like, just like everyone's looking at you now.
And they know that like you're not able to defend yourself.
But the
like
bell,
a wounded animal.
The bell rang. The bell rang. So I was like,
you were saved by the
bell. Literally, he's like, tomorrow you're gonna be ready.
You're gonna get this work.
So that whole day, that night, I'm thinking about rips, like how I'm gonna rip this guy. I'm writing him down. This is where I'm tapping into my demon mode. This is where I'm tapping into
this
my.
This is what you're talking about. This is what you're talking about. This is the only way you will survive.
No cap. This is the only
I'm literally
tap in.
This is like
you have to lock
no
in.
cap. Right
now
now.
you're dead.
Oh my god, this is killing me.
Mine, I got a book. Wrote a book about this dude, basically.
Like about this thing.
Yeah, like okay, I got a lot of shit to say about
okay,
this.
okay, respect.
Like, okay, bet. So French after lunch, boom, walk over there. He's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on, ball." First rip. I'm like, I just start going in on him. Like I was like, "Your hairline bend back like the guy from Fantastic Four," because his hairline started from like.
Oh shit!
So I was already cooking.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're cooking.
Dude,
Like
he was like, he said
I bet
some-
you never felt this before either.
No,
too.
no,
Like
again,
you've never felt this
because I never was put in this position, right? I'm an animal against the wall, but don't make me bite, boy.
Right.
So like that light
Come
skin moment where it's
on.
like fight or flight. And do I be this weak light skin that like it's like punked, or do I like hold my own and be that guy?
Yeah.
And so I ripped him back, and then I earned my spot, and from then on I just was ripping everybody.
Yeah,
like,
and you get used to it too.
yeah, like I was the main guy that like when they had these rip battles, I'm right there, and I'm rip anyone, and I see someone like, what are you laughing at?
Yeah.
So
Come on, that's just
so that carried me on, and then I got to Maricopa, and
it's easier.
then I got
It's a step. It's like a slowed down pace.
yeah. Then I just started being around more the bros that are my bros today, and
It's crazy how I met you too. Like
yeah.
what?
So
First, like last hour history. I'll sit down. I look and back at me. This nigga's looking. This nigga looking smiling already. Nigga, like, oh shit, like I'm gonna fuck some shit up, nigga. Like come on,
yeah,
nigga,
come
like.
on.
And then I had to switch out of that class like a month into school. I switched to first hour.
Because then I was comfortable. I was then comfortable. Like,
yeah, but like I still met you though. Like
that first year really changed me. Because then when I got the rest, like from my freshman year on, like till now, it's like that was my start. That was really like that changing of the mode of like I gotta be an attacker too. I can't just
you have
to because if you don't, it's over.
Because I used to get cooked. Like I tried to hold my own. Like you know what I'm saying. I was thrown in the deep end, 6 foot. I'm 4'11". You know what I'm saying? Like I got thrown in the deep end. Like just having to grow up. Really, we're going to the Boys and Girls Club right after school. You don't think niggas are not ripping there too? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Like you're not stopping. You're not stopping the rep. Like you can't rep.
It's the thing of being in attack mode
24/7. It turns you into a different person. Like you started being around your white friends, bro, and they just like looking at you like
they're not saying nothing.
Like, what's wrong?
I thought we were
they don't
good,
even rip.
bro.
Yeah, they don't even rip. They don't say nothing.
They rip, but it's differently.
Yeah.
Like for example, like
you have bad credit.
Like this is a very this is a very good one. Like they rip too hard too. Like they can't
I had both my parents like, oh
shit.
wow.
Like,
Okay.
You didn't have to be like that, but no cap, they rip too hard. But it's like I will say one thing about like having white friends, right? Because growing up, I did not have white friends. Like I had Mexican and black friends. Like that's all it was. A lot of Mexican friends. I'll say that. Like that's why I'm such a paisa today. Because like I just know a lot of Mexican shit from growing up.
Mm-hmm.
When I moved out here, I was like, fuck it. Like I'm gonna make some white friends, nigga. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like I never even had white friends like that. Like I had a few. Like I'm not gonna hold the niggas I was friends with. Like I had white friends growing up, but like not like that. Maybe like enough to count on my finger. Yeah. Like dead ass, like on one hand. Like
yeah, same.
Like and I had friends from my like basketball. Like my AAU team got big, and I knew them, but it wasn't like how I went out when I moved out here and like went to school with them. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, like I could just be friends with a nigga at school. Mm-hmm. So like when I like they rip different and they like say a lot more gay shit. That's what I've realized having my white friends, which is cool because
light skins I think are the most suspect.
But like I feel like it's like the middle ground. Like we'll rip, but then like we will probably say some such shit on accident. Like you know what I'm saying? Just because like
joke with the boys, but then
like you know what I'm saying? Like we're like you know what I'm saying? But like if you're around niggas, like let's say if you have only dark skinned friends, they're gonna look at you like are you okay, nigga? Like
it's a different vibe.
It's a different vibe. Like you can't just be playful sometimes. Like
I wouldn't even say at all.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at all.
Shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be looking at
like you. This is how you know you're light skinned too. Is like you're everything changes about you depending on what group you're on. You literally know. It's like an instant thing.
They're like, oh, I know
when I'm with.
Yeah,
literally, it's not even like you have to like work your way into. No, it's an instant. Like when I'm with the niggas, I'm different. Yeah. Way different
for sure,
right? And it's not being fake. It's just like this is how we are. Mm-hmm. And then when I'm with my white boys, my homies, right? And I grew up with them too. I grew up with everybody, but
you grew up with white folks too. Like I did not grow up with any white folks. Yeah. It's kind of bizarre. I'll be honest. Like
I had white grandparents. Obviously, my dad is white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
I had white friends. I had every type of friend.
Yeah.
I grew up with Asians. I grew up with Mexicans. With everything, bro. So like, I had different like people. I never had this until I got here. Then you're with like You with like the dudes, bro. So it's it's completely different, bro. So yeah,
because there's niggas out here, and it's like that nigga stereotype is specifically in America. Like, you're like, oh,
so like
shit.
this. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to get to now. So before in Europe, I was kind of like the dog because they were like kind of scared. I kid you not, kids were scared of me, and I'm light skinned. They were scared. They didn't want to play me, bro.
That's
crazy. Were like, this dude is scary. I got here, bro. Role switched.
Yeah, now they're like, fuck, nigga. And you're
like, I never got called out over there. But once I got to America, bro, I really was like, okay.
I will say, I can't wait to have a Blasian on the podcast.
Bro,
that's going to be crazy. That's going to be
I started getting lit up.
Yeah.
Lit up.
Yeah.
They treated me bad.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't fun, bro. Till this day. Every time I'm on the court, I need to prove myself. Every single time.
If there's niggas on the court, I feel like
every time I play, there are like.
Are you even like you have white dudes trying to like, you know what I'm saying?
No. It's always like, it's never white dudes. It's never white.
So that's what I'm saying. When niggas are there,
they're always trying to.
They're like,
but he's always coming from. They're always coming from. Let's see that. Oh, light skin. Let's attack him. Like, bro, it's like that. Where it's like, he's light skin. Let's go for him.
Yeah, it's always like that for me as a guard too. Like as a short guard, they're like. Okay, this nigga's gonna become like they have a way that I'm finna play because like they've seen play growing up, like because like Loki played like one of those players, but like I could not play like that. You know what I'm saying? I could play like a fucking spot up shooter if I really wanted to, just run around screens and shit.
Like, bro, it's really like, bro, let me tell you, it comes down to this. So like the other day we were hooping, and a Mexican, this nigga started like calling me soft and shit. I'm like, bro, I haven't even said a word. How do you know I'm soft? How do you know I'm not? First play of the game, he's calling me soft. Straight out the bat, they come at you, bro.
Damn.
I'm like, all right, give me the ball. He's right here, he's guarding me up. Obviously, blow by, get a bucket. Then I see his face switch up.
Yeah, he's like,
then he's like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe he's that raw light skin, that Jordan Poole, Steph Curry. We gotta worry.
You see, I get a fast break, I dunk it, back scratch, and they're like, okay. This is not a little flimsy one.
Yeah,
but at first sight, bro.
Stereotype.
They're on you. They're on you like freaking bugs, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he's light skinned. He's probably weak.
He's probably soft. First play of the game.
Probably soft.
I'm like, bro.
Like, attack him. You're like, you sure? Like, I always get attacked first play of the game. I get used to it. Bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so for the young ones, bro, just to make a statement, you need to make yourself known. Like, you need to be like, yo, if I'm hooping, they're immediately going to assume you're soft just because your hair is curly, like Frank's. They're going to be like, yeah, he's soft. Maybe not him because he's big. But, like, maybe somebody a little
back in the day, Frank.
Frank, they'd be like,
they're probably still going to think I'm soft.
Yeah,
curly hair, right?
Yeah, that would be shit.
Just because of his hair. Just because of his hair. If you have light eyes, forget it. You're done. You're going to be soft no matter what.
Hey, granted, they're going to think you're a shooter, though. Like, if you're a light skin, make sure you're getting your shots up. Like, as deep as you can, because we need. That's what Curry did and changed the game for all of us. Because like we step on the court and niggas think we do a certain thing.
He's got tattoos.
Like Reggie Miller kind of did that back in the day, but Curry and like it's fat.
Green eyes.
He's the steroid version.
And if you have green eyes, nigga, I'm expecting you to like really blow that bitch from there. Like, from there.
For sure.
So I'm like, nah, bro. Like,
statement, bro.
Yeah. So like, hey, if you're light skinned, make sure you're getting your shots up, and make sure they're from deep as well. Like, there's no reason for a fucking midi.
In general, make a statement. Don't again.
But if you could dunk, like if you're a tall light skin, go in there, fucking,
yeah.
And honestly, then just make sure you look at a dark nigga too.
Bro,
like
this most of the time, the sad thing is like most of the tall light skin niggas I see, they're very soft. Very soft. If you're 6'6" and above, most of them are soft. I ain't gonna lie. I was definitely soft before. I wasn't even that soft, but I was soft. But
tall I don't even know that many tall light skins. Only like you guys are probably like the tallest light skins.
Bro, they're so soft, bro. You give them a little contact, they start yapping. They start talking. I'm like, damn, bro, you won't survive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can't be.
But it's like the same. It's the same thing for us because it's like we think we're different. Like how they think, because we're all the same. We're all light skinned at the end of the day. So how they think, we think. They just think they think at a different time than we think, because we can be in the same scenario where you get bumped and you're like, bro, what is that? And someone's calling you soft. It's like, bro, I'm not soft. Like, I'm okay, bet. All right, you know what? Whatever, cool. So it's like it's funny because like all of us think the same. Like we're all damn near soft. We're not soft, but like
That's all. When you said it, I was like, I'll be honest, I was soft as fuck growing up.
we have our moments.
Like,
I guess
did
we
it like, you know what I'm saying? Am I not really that soft now? I'll be honest, no one really tries to try me. And if you do, I'm gonna come at you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. It gets competitive that way.
We get defensive so quick. I noticed
yes,
that.
bro. We're emotional animals, but like we're like the emotional ones, bro. For real.
sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like
you're getting attacked for your whole life.
Yeah.
It ain't just on
Anybody.
the court. It's literally like
anybody.
it's against your family. It's amongst your friends, your peers, our community.
Because they're jealous.
Mm-hmm.
They're just jealous.
I liked how MPJ said that.
He called it out. People get jealous.
People get
you're
jealous.
light skin, your skin's a little lighter.
You're cooler.
You
It's
know,
just something about you makes
you
you cool.
Sun, you glowing. You know, you can't.
We don't have to try that hard.
Like
that's a good. We don't have to try hard,
bro. Just the other day, I'm walking around. I'm like, I'm feeling myself, bro. And you know,
light skin moment.
You know,
that's your light skin moment.
Like, you know, like you don't have to try.
Yeah,
like, it's just like.
I walked in the room and they're like, "Yeah, he sure did."
Like,
yeah, we see him over there. We see you, buddy.
No, that's real talk. Is we don't have to try. It comes easy. We know we're the best. They're gonna say that just everyone tries to be cocky. It's like no, like you put a group of us in one room, and you tell us to go walk around. You're gonna see some crazy.
Put
like
5 light skins.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say. I was about to say that's fucking sick.
You put us in a room and you say, all right, y'all go walk around and let's see what y'all do. You're gonna see a movie.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be stepping. The skin's gonna look right, hair's gonna look right, everything's gonna look right. We're gonna have this look on our face. They're gonna say, look at this dumb look that they doing. Like we just look like there's a look, and they know it, and they're like, oh, okay, like these guys got good hair. What? What is going on?
Literally, bro.
Like there's something about us,
and it's crazy. I get the good hair now, but back in the day, I used to get like your shit nappy as fuck, boy. Like
you got nappy hair.
Like if I have like a fro, it's gonna be a nappy fro.
Like Anthony Edwards nappy.
Worse, probably. Like if I have a fro,
what is that?
It's
Type
just
4?
Nappy. Like no, I don't have C4 though. I don't think probably C3 or something. Like whatever's right under that.
Yeah, C3, C4. C3.
But that's the thing. My hair.
I think I'm a B something.
But that's the thing. My hair grows fast. That's the.
Man.
Yours considered coily?
I believe so.
Yeah, coily.
Yeah, you got coils. Like I could get like that, but they're not. They don't look like that. Like my hair is not soft. It's like mine are like tighter coils.
My
like,
hair's soft.
Yeah, mine are like nappy coils. Cause like my shit definitely did coil too.
Oh, my hair can dread up
one.
though. I could get dreads though.
That's crazy.
Cause my hair naturally dreads up if I don't comb it. So if I really wanted to get dreads, I could.
Your dreads wouldn't look like mine. It'd just be looking different.
No, I've seen a light skinned guy look exactly like me too. I remember someone told me about this. It was I won't say it.
You'd have like softer dreads.
But like the dude we and this guy with, like he got dread. He looked exactly like me. All my dreads look like that. Like
they would look like that.
Yeah, exactly how this guy looks. I can even pull him up. I'll do it later. But I'm like that. If I wanted to get dressed, that's what it would look like. So
I have it's weird because I kind of have like J. Cole dreads.
You do.
And J. Cole's a half breed.
Oh,
he is.
What?
I found this out like 2 years ago, and I was stunned. His mom's white. Yes.
I did not know that.
I was like, "What? You get to send over that contract? You fucking lucky bastard! You lucky bastard!"
He's on the leaderboard.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I thought he was just dark skinned.
No, he's a light skin for sure. Absolutely light skin. But
damn.
I thought he was just like one of our like
Trey Songz.
Nah, I don't know.
CB?
Yeah, I don't know.
Chris Brown?
CB's definitely light skin.
He's the leader.
But he that's the thing, he's not a half breed. I just Googled it. It's on this phone. I'll show you when we get up. His mom is not white. Because these niggas are like, no, like we get to send that contract. No, this is my contract. Who? Chris Brown?
Chris Brown?
No.
He's native.
No, his mom is half white, half black.
Oh, I'm gonna see this.
His mom looks like a half breed, but like one of those like half like freaky ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause she does look white, but she's not.
Oh, okay.
You see it?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
She looks white, but she's not.
I see.
Like my mom is just light skin. You know what I'm saying? Like
She's like kind of like your situation.
exactly. No, I was like, no, I'm sitting in a contract. What he's over here.
Yeah.
We got him over here. there's some baggage over there, but like we still got him over.
For the final part of this for this podcast, I'm gonna let Ben take it away. This is a question that we both have answered on the first podcast. So Ben, what does it mean to be light skinned?
What does it mean to be light skinned?
What does it mean to be light skinned? And put it this way, and this is your words, like, what do you think it means?
Man, that's a great question. What does it mean to be light skinned? I think it means to be, you gotta be great. You have to be. You have to be great.
That was fire. That was fire.
You get hate. People get jealous. People think you're soft, like we said, for 20 minutes. People think you soft. You have to overcome that. You have to tap into these darker emotions, darker things, man. Bro, you just gotta be, man, to be light skinned. How can I put that in good words?
What does it look like for you? What does your life look like as if you're a light skin?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's blessed. Like being light skinned is a blessing. I look at it that way. You know,
It's a great way to look at it.
I look at it as a blessed way because I could fit in a lot of places. A lot of people could be like, "Oh, you're Hawaiian." You're like, not really. Oh, you're this, you're that. Not really, but whatever.
I can be today. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. I feel like, the crazy thing is we get not too much racist hate. We get a little.
I've got a little bit of it.
I definitely get racist hate. It happens almost actually every other day.
Yeah, actually.
It really does.
Yeah, what happened the other day.
It really does. It really happens almost every other day, but it's not as much.
Yeah, and it's like you just look past that bullshit. Like fuck that. Like I'm not gonna allow you to fuck with my life like that.
But
like, no.
Besides all of that, it's great, bro. Like
we have all the
perks. We have the perks.
There's perks.
There's really great perks.
And we were talking about that. Like one of my perks, like I feel like we're like that's why I like the X-Men so much because like we're like the mutants. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we're the mutants. Like you know what I'm saying?
We're unique.
We're the unique ones. Like because like I feel like my superpower is being able to like get a little darker, but like and get dark. Like you know what I'm saying? And they're like, we don't even want you. Like you know what I'm saying? We talk about this all the time. You're like Anthony, you're the dark one here, and I'm like, all right. I'm also light skinned because they're not gonna take me over there. You know
we're not taking you.
Like them niggas are looking at me like, I'm
gotta go.
I'm like, all right, cool, but you know what I'm saying? I know where I'm supposed to be at because you know what I'm saying. When I was living in Illinois, half the year I'm fucking this. I'm more lighter than what I am now. You know what I'm saying? Because I lived in the snow. It's fucking
it's a blessing. Actually, if I think about it, you're right.
Like I was inside all the time, and you just get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter.
I was getting white.
Yeah, you get white.
White. Right now I'm dark because I'm in AC.
We're outside.
Bro, I was white. I was like snow.
You're outside.
Bro, but I ain't gonna lie. Over there they treat you like a king because you're like different.
Yeah,
you're different. You're not, a dark skinned nigga. Like, you're different.
No
you're
cap.
Light skinned.
No cap.
Like, whoa. What is he?
And it's like we can kind of talk to him.
Why does he look like that? Why is his hair curly like that?
Yeah.
Damn, he has braids? Whoa. People are like, okay, so you have an advantage over there. Here you got an advantage, but over there you're like super advantageous.
He's a super.
Yeah, so yeah, bro. What about you? What about y'all?
Mine was like
what'd y'all say?
It's the way I put it. I feel like I like to put it. It's like what did I say? Something about like if I were to. It's like I knew the dice I rolled essentially. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I knew the dice I rolled. I was like, yeah, this is I know how to act. Like even as a jit, like I was like, okay, like there's different kids, but I know what I am, and I have to.
Did y'all ever get almost lost into a specific like circle?
Yeah,
I remember when I was a little
kid. Probably Mexicans as a kid.
Oh yeah, same.
Just because, but you know what? I was so jealous that they could speak another language.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I was always like, "Fuck, I don't know what y'all are saying."
Another perk of being white.
Like, but I'm always hanging out with y'all niggas. Like, but y'all would just like code switch immediately.
Yeah.
But like, But granted, they don't think of it as code switching. It's just a language.
Yeah.
But to me, it's code switching.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're fucking code switching
Yeah.
me. Fuck you. Like, yeah, like no cap.
Like for example, bro, when I was like, I'm gonna not say like young age, but I say maybe when I was 11 to 14, I lived in Argentina. No black people, not one.
No, that's literally like
Not
one of the
one.
least black people, like
Bro,
black places
Not one.
ever. Like,
Not one.
yeah.
I was the darkest person in the state. Like it was rough.
Whoa.
But I almost got whitewashed for real. Everybody was white. I mean, I obviously knew who I was. I still go home to my mom and dad. You know, it was cool. But for a minute,
That was tough.
For a minute,
that was.
You know, I was.
Was
like,
that the toughest place?
bro, I had to go to school in like a little sweater, and I'm like, you know,
yeah.
trying to like straighten my hair because everybody's like, his hair's curly. Haha, look at him.
Oh,
so I'm like in
shit.
the shower, straightening my hair. As much as I
Oh,
could.
yeah. Oh, we talked about hair last
It
episode
was
too. That was a good
little
episode.
scary for me. And then you want one day it changed. Shout out my boy Sawyer, bro. I appreciate you. We walk into the bathroom after break. And he was like, bro, why are you trying to do this shit with your hair? He's like, you're black, man. Accept it. And I was like,
and you didn't even get mad. You were just like,
after
okay.
after that, bro, I honestly didn't get mad. After that, I was like, damn, you're right. I accepted it. After that, bro, puberty hit, lost a lot of weight, muscle tone started coming in, athleticism started coming in, took over the school.
He said,
Took over the
He
school.
evolved.
Took over the entire school.
he said now he's coming in with the AR.
Shout out my boy Aaron. Like y'all, they really turned me up.
It's funny because
turned
me
me
and
up.
Ben just had the same scenario because same exact situation. Like, grew up with a white family,
You know,
white friends.
Yep.
You know, I had
Yep.
white friends and Mexican friends,
Mhm.
and I got to Maricopa. That's when I first met black people.
Yep.
And so
Later
my-
on in life.
Yeah, my freshman year, no, senior year is when I met Seth. And I'll shout him out. He same thing. I have a ball fade. He was like, bro, you're light skinned. Why are you getting a fade every time? Like, get a taper, bro. Grow it out. And I was just like, okay. So I grew it out. Like I waited until my hair was like maybe 2 inches long. Like I waited to bare minimum basically, or an inch long. And I was like, oh, taper. So I got my first taper and I never went back. Like,
And then, did you go fade?
yeah, fade. Now I'm just a fade. Now I just fade around because my hair is super long, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't really care about people seeing the taper.
Nah,
But
'cause
back
you don't get
then-
braids.
yeah.
You're cool.
So back then, though, when that was sophomore year, he basically said the same situation.
How do you feel about people calling like the fade a fuckboy haircut?
Stop it.
I would say more the taper.
Stop
Anything
it.
the taper is a delicate
Stop it.
like a delicate haircut. Like there's a certain way you do a taper. A fade is a fade, like high fade, low fade,
You got light skin
ball
hair,
fade.
though. It's a bit different. It's a bit. Your tapers come off easier. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you can see a
It's
taper.
easier
on
to
anybody.
fuck up our tapers.
It really is.
It's way easier to fuck up our taper.
I mean,
you
you
got
can
a
still-
higher taper and you start fucking up your lining right here. Like I've
No,
seen.
my taper cool because it's easy, nice.
Yeah, like
easy.
that's why it's good. Like for example, I have like decent light skin hair because my shit I just have a lot of it, right? So barbers are like, okay, there's something to work with. But like I've seen light skin niggas with their head. I'm like, you're kind of down. You're kind of working with some fucking shit now.
You're
Like
working with some shit.
you're gonna have to go through some shit.
For real, bro.
Listen,
Me.
you know what I'm saying? Like fuck. Like
Went through that.
I know I'm lucky. Like my hairline's good.
That was
all that.
that was when I was 15.
Bro.
Like when you got your taper.
Same time. No, 15 is when I had to switch it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like when
I
I
had to switch it up.
I was getting tapers in middle school.
Yeah.
But when I got that haircut that fucked me up,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm always gonna have hair on my head. So I
Yeah.
got like, I think I went to a mohawk. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing those light skin
Yeah,
things.
I know.
Like I'm doing the big ass mohawk to the little. And then after that, I did that for a while. But then niggas were getting on me, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? You're getting called out for shit. This is middle school. Like
Middle
niggas
school.
are on you for everything. Like oh, you trying to be like this nigga? Like oh, your head trying to look like this nigga? And I'm
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
It's a fucking haircut. So like, yeah, it was shit like that. So I'm going through
You're
that
trying to
shit.
max out your attributes.
But I'm trying to max out my
You
attributes. Like,
have to.
I
It's
knew
like
what I
two-
was doing.
Bro, it's like
I knew
two-
what I was doing, but fucking once my 8th grade, that's when I chopped off the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
and did
yeah.
the fade.
Bro,
Been rocking the fade ever since. ever
like 2K.
since.
It was funny because I saw like kids in my class, like the white kids. And I'm like, damn, they got so much drip. Like they're tough. And I'm in my head, I can't believe what I'm saying. Like I'm looking back, I'm like, I'm saying they're tough. Whole time I'm tough.
That's
Like
the fact.
exactly.
I'm the tough one.
That's
like
the
I'm the
fact.
one that's supposed to be him,
That's
and
the
I'm not
facts.
applying that.
That's
And
the facts.
and so
Nowadays, all these
You
kids,
can
what they
respect.
do-
You can respect
Bro.
what someone does, but you got to respect what you're doing
Bro.
way more than what they're doing.
Yeah.
What do all these Scottsdale kids do nowadays? Please, let's expose this. Perm,
I've seen some perms.
slit.
Seen the slit.
You're becoming like who?
Come on!
and it's funny because you
Come on! You cooked right there, nigga. Because I seen a few. Like, what's that nigga? Oh, I don't want to do no hate, but I just thought of a few
Just
niggas.
go to In-N-Out.
Going in and out.
You're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see a lot, bro.
I see it at
You got
my work.
White dudes with perms, you're like, that's not your hair.
They're like, come on, slow
That's not
down,
your
bro.
hair.
Slow
Yeah, my
down.
word,
bro.
they got
Got
the
the
kind of
LaMelo
perm.
slit.
And they have one of the perms coming down too, trying to be like all like no, like.
No, it's not.
Hey, I've
Why
seen
you
some.
gotta
Hey,
chill on the perm,
I've- hey, I-
bro. On the perm, man.
Hey,
Like,
I've seen some Mexicans do that too, but I'll let them have it because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're cool.
They can have it.
Like, if you let me be cool, like we'll be cool. Like, you let me
Yeah.
do my paisa
Oh, yeah.
shit, my paisa.
Bro,
I'll let you be a light skin. You gotta be
have to expose
only
it.
for one season though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, next
Bro.
year you're gonna have to go back on your
See,
regular.
they're trying really hard to be like us, when in fact they can just accept themselves. Because just like Frank said, when we were younger, we were trying to be like them.
Mm.
You know, my
Mm.
white friends. You know,
Because
I got
there's
a lot of white friends.
we all
to
had a
this
time
day.
that we-
I love. Some of these dudes, I love these dudes. Like they're my boys, right?
bros.
I was trying to be like them. Same like Frank. I realized we had the superpowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're the special ones.
And
I'm Ben 10.
bro,
Yeah.
like
Straight up.
Yeah, that shit's on my wrist,
Literally.
nigga.
Yeah, that's yours.
what's today?
Yeah. What is
What's
it?
today?
No
That's
cap.
real talk. That's
What's the
exactly.
drip for
No
today?
cap.
Got
What
some
am I gonna be
fours.
today?
Yeah. Because I be
Am I
pulling
gonna
off
go curly?
a lot
I'm a
of shit,
braid.
bro.
What am I doing?
What am I doing? Bro, so like gotta take it.
Yeah, once I hit the dreads, bro, shit changed for me. I'm not even gonna lie. You know how you guys said shit changed for you once you got the taper? Like shit, like genuinely, I was having to like deal with like, hold on,
You're
do
like
I really
Bob
have
Marley.
dreads, right? Like, what the fuck? He keeps saying Bob Marley. All right, fuck. I don't know about.
He's the ultimate light skin, by the way.
He's
No,
up there.
Mixed.
He's half breed. He's a half breed.
Mixed. He's like us.
He's like a half breed.
He's
the contract.
mixed.
hmm
Send it over.
Like,
But
he
yeah,
was the
yeah,
GOAT.
freaking,
Shout out to Bob Marley.
freaking when I got my dreads, bro, like, because this is all during Chipotle, like, I'm just stuffing them in the shit. I'm like, what the fuck? People are like, oh, Anthony, I love your dreads, like, they look fucking amazing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I spawning dreads right now? Like, did I just bin 10 dreads, nigga? Like before I just had the fro, and then
You
like
had the fro.
over
That's how I met you.
yeah, I was about to
You
say,
had the fro.
did I have the fro
You
when I
had the
met you?
fro. You didn't have no braids, no dreads.
Okay, maybe the dreads didn't fall hard, but like
You might have had a little actually.
you know what I'm saying? So I had dreads always. As soon as I started stuffing them in my hat,
Yeah, you might have.
and I
had
started
a
doing that, like you didn't meet me when they were
Yeah.
doing when I was stuffing in my dreads.
little. I
Like
think so.
so,
It was like 3 years ago.
like I was about to say, deadass. Maybe beginning of 2020, my hair started falling like that. So
That's
like,
when I met you.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like I can show you pics, and you're like, yep, I met you deadass
It could've
exactly
been
like that.
Exactly like that.
Yeah. So like when my hair started falling, and I'm like, whoa, like I could see it, like I could see my dreads right here, like.
Serious.
I'm becoming one of the like LA Capone, like you know what I'm saying, like I'm from Chicago, like I'm thinking like of like niggas I grew up with, like
Yeah.
those light skinned niggas with dreads. I'm like, whoa, like
Yeah.
I know things I can do now. Like, oh, they don't like
I got the power.
you know what I'm saying, like they don't know what I'm gonna do. Like they don't know what I'm gonna do. Like they don't know what to expect. But granted, I wasn't there yet mentally. Mentally, I'm still on like fucking, you know, doing like my regular like braids and shit. I'm doing the braid shit, like this shit y'all doing. I was doing that in high school, like just braiding my shit, Bantu on it, and like it'd be like some crazy shit. I'm like, fuck it. But the dreads, when I started dreading my hair, like after high school, and people were like, "You're a dreadhead now." I'm like,
Yeah, officially now you are
whoa,
for sure.
like that shit was
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
life-changing move.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I'm a dreadhead now. You know what I'm saying? Light skin
I'm a
dreadhead
dread.
at that. On top of that, like you know what I'm saying? Like
that's powers.
Yeah, bro.
I spawned them because I didn't even go to like get somebody like you know what I'm saying, like get dread my hair. Like I just spawned dreads. It's different.
It was fast.
It's fast
It was
too. Like
fast.
I like
It was
what like
crazy
it's
fast.
different.
Yeah, bro, your shit crazy fast.
Yeah, granted, it's all up here though. Like I'd hate having fucking like hair on the side of my head.
You can taper this though, right?
Yeah, this is all a fade.
Oh yeah, you got a whole fade.
Yeah, I got like I've had this fade my entire high school career. Put it that my entire high school career, like ever since middle school.
Bro, it's crazy how much hair defines a person. Like, look at D Book. Imagine if he had different hair.
If he had like a fucking like he was a skinhead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Book's kind of got the flat top, so he's like, bro, hair will define you.
And he also kind of has your hair too. Yeah. Probably a little bit more curlier. Yeah, a little bit more curlier. Yeah. Yeah, a little more. Kind of his hair kind of reminds me of like a poodle.
Yeah, he's kind of like that.
Very fine curls.
Yeah. Zach Levine, he's in the list.
Zach Levine
is. I saw him today on my Instagram. I'm like,
bro, he was tough.
He's a scary light skin.
He could do anything.
Colored eyes.
This nigga's dunking like this.
Athletic. He can shoot. Bro, he's got everything that you would wish out of a light skin.
Yeah, no cap.
He's got black man attributes. He's super athletic. He's Anthony Edwards athletic.
Yeah, no cap.
Not many light skins are like
Not many light skins are like.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Aaron Gordon.
Whoa.
Come on, we do this. We do this here.
Or Blake Griffin.
We do this here.
I got AG over Blake Griffin.
Because he has a ring.
AG's got a ring. Bro.
He has a ring. Like we put him way over Blake. Blake has done more for us.
Yeah,
absolutely. I will not forget about the work Blake Griffin has done. We will not forget about the work he has done for our community. Like you are up there, but AG and you know what I'm saying? Like MJP, like they have rings. MPJ, I said
rings, bro. They got rings for the culture.
Like rings. And Jamal. Rings. That's like our new light skin team.
3 light skins on
that team. It used to be the Warriors. Now it's the Nuggets.
I might have to switch teams. Hold up. I might have to switch teams.
The younger ones.
Younger light skins. I was thinking about this when they won.
But I might have to switch because
skins. They are killing it over there.
MPJ.
If we go to Denver, it might be a great trip for us.
I was in Denver.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're putting in the work for it. They're putting in the hard work.
They are.
They really are.
The leg work.
They really are, man.
They are. They are.
All right. Fucking do we stop it here?
Yeah. We had a good segment.
Yeah, that was fire.
We had a good segment.
Yeah. There's a lot to clip here. I'm gonna be looking at this shit like we were retarded.
There's gonna be a lot of funny clips.
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of funny clips.
All right, so this is like the 4th pod, 5th. 4th or 5th?
I think it's 4th.
Hey, we're on this every week. We're gonna be trying to drop pods once a week. We're gonna be recording once a week. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's part of our job now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely shout out to Ben for hopping on the podcast.
Yeah, we're having Ben on the pod.
Appreciate y'all.
It's nice to have another light skin on here.
Appreciate y'all. We need another one now.
Yeah, another one. That's the goal. Just keep adding more.
Yeah.
Different stories,
I was about to say we'll be getting more light skins on here too, like Ben, Hans, Alec is literally the next person.
Light skin too.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. That's gonna be a hilarious pod because Alec is a fucking he's on one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So just have
X.
We'll have X on the pod.
You gotta put X.
Yeah, we're having X on the pod for sure. X already knows about the pod too.
X is the.
I didn't talk to him about it.
He might be the funniest light
Aslan.
Aslan, you know what I'm saying?
Get a young one on there. Ask
you know what I'm saying? And then like he'll get to see later in life, like, yo, that's where I was at. Like,
that's where I was at.
And then he gonna be like, no, I'm him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
like
him now.
Like, come on.
Him. Yeah.
All right, so I'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Tune in, man.
AVL, man.
Let's see.
AVL.
Wow, I like how you threw the AVL in there.
AVL.
Had to.